honestly? Is that what you wish, honestly? Is that what you wish, honestly? Now I was thinking of us back then, lost in the hour. Was it turning corrupt? Did it honestly? So much counted on this when it started to slip. Didn't know who I was, did you honestly? Then I'm still looking back, always reading the past like it's some sort of fact. Is it honestly? Then I was talking too much, all this talk turns to thought. Cut it out there, it was always honestly. What are you gunning after, wanting to kill? Are you watching your neighbor starting to spit? Are you out on the pasture or over the hill? Always turning a favor into a guilt. Is that what you think, honestly? 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 Now I was thinking of us back then, lost in the hour. Was it turning corrupt? Did it honestly? So much counted on this when it started to slip. Didn't know who I was, did you honestly? Then I'm still looking back, always reading the past like it's some sort of fact. Is it honestly? Now I was thinking too much, all this talk turns to thought. Cut it out there, it was always honestly. It was an offer to it was an offer to be someone else. I only wanted to. I only wanted to be a version of something.
Right. All right, thank you. Can we talk a little bit about the arrangement on Certainty Waves versus what did it sound like on the album versus what you guys decided to do here today for Paste Studios?
Yeah, that's a good question because we didn't know before we left on tour. The record was, all the songs were made in studio, like on a computer, so none of them had actually been performed or played live before. So we kind of had to resort to some new toys that are on display here. A lot more screen time than we normally have. Yeah, we use like a lot of samples and just taking bits from the record and trying to recreate the cut and paste digital world of modern recording.
Are you guys stoked with how it's turning out thus far? I mean, it sounds great from where I'm sitting.
I am proud of myself because I really didn't know what I was doing for the last half of the song, and I felt like it felt good. I don't know if it sounded good, but it felt good. So that's like halfway there, right?
It did. Yeah, well, it sounded good as well. I mean, and so you're learning new things about your own songs, it seems like.
Right in the middle of it right now.
This next one's going to be a real tester of toys.
By the looks of it, we're doing If.
Yeah.
Okay.
To plug in my guitar first.
So If is another one off of Certainty Waves.
Yes, sir.
This one for me is going to be the most different as far as drums go. So maybe keep your eyes over there for this one.
Shall we start or yeah? Caught in the right, held you. Caught in the right, felt you. Caught in the right, thank you. And even before I get to the end, I've heard it before. I know what happens. Oh, even before I get to the end, I've heard it before. I know what happens. Come in another strike. I can't keep on looking for the same man. Want a big container without stairs? I can't keep on ripping off the same rag. Even before I get to the end, I've heard it before. I know what happens. Oh, even before I get to the end, I've heard it before. I know what happens.
So what's the verdict? From where I was sitting, it sounded outstanding. How do you guys feel?
Like halfway through that song, because we have like a little timekeeper going on in our heads, and then I just like halfway through the song, I realized that you guys can't hear it, and I realized that it probably doesn't make any sense what we're doing.
That whole song has a kick drum 4 on the floor like the whole time. So it's just ghosted. We're
But it's
playing
just
all
you, me, and Jacqueline are the only ones to whom that doesn't make sense. In that room and the entire internet, it makes perfect sense.
Oh, yeah? Good.
Oh,
Thanks for understanding, everybody.
So in figuring out and reading about certainty waves, the phrase that keeps on coming up is midlife crisis record. So feel free to not answer that. We can move right on if you want to, but if you want to elaborate on that, what is that? How is this a midlife crisis record for you guys?
I don't even know anymore. Like, that was one of those things that I think there was a reason, but then like it's sort of taken on a life of its own. So I'd like to put an end to the midlife crisis.
Sure,
here.
done.
But we're not actually really going through a midlife crisis. But I don't even know what that means. I think that like it came from a place of like not knowing which direction to take like this project and sort of like, but that being like a good thing, being like, okay, there's really no reason to like stick to something, because even though we've sort of had a 10-year, we've had a band for 10 years, and you kind of build up like these narratives of who you are and what you're supposed to be doing and whatnot. It's just kind of like, it doesn't really matter. There's no like.
Do you no longer subscribe to the narrative that you had built up for yourself?
Yeah, I think so. I don't pay attention to it as much. I feel like there's just been a lot of that, I think, in both of our personal lives, of just like finding out that the narrative that we've been telling ourselves is like totally untrue, and just being like, it doesn't really, like, even if it's true, it's so like circumstantial that why pay attention to it?
Well, I'm stoked for you guys that is what's happening in your personal lives, man, because I don't know, welcome to
Well, as you
however you want to behave for the rest of your lives. I mean, yeah, forget the prior narrative. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm glad we can agree on something.
Can you tell us a little bit about the third song that you're going to do off of Certainty Waves?
Yeah, this song's called Center of, and
Why you give me those bedroom eyes?
let's see, what can we say about the song? It's the third single. That's right. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. This one's a real banger. A real barnhouse burner. I think it's better if we just play it. Innocence, I tell you, oftenly how to be. And if I get to watch you go the way I did, will you forget? And somehow we thought things would go another way. Now I forget all of the things I tried to remember. Go on, forget what it was you were yesterday. Go on, forget what it was you were yesterday. Go on, forget what it was you were yesterday. Go on, forget what it was you were yesterday. And find yourself not where you want it, but where you belong. And closing doors, and always
always seemed easier than trying to hang on. And I forget what it was like. Disappointing world, you're not the center of the universe. Disappointing world, you're not the center of the universe. Disappointing world, you're not the center of the universe. My ghost comes back again. The trouble is I don't know what it means. And though I share my gift, the trouble is I don't know what it is. Disappointing world, I'm not the center of the universe. Disappointing world, you're not the center of the universe. Disappointing world, you're not the center of the universe. Disappointing world, you're not the center of the universe.
All right. Thank you guys, man. It sounded great. Thank you for exploring these songs off of Certainty Waves. Are we, remind me, are we wrapped or are we doing 4?
Oh, we're wrapped.
Yeah. Dude, thank you for those 3 songs off Certainty Waves, and have a great show tonight at Bowery Ballroom. And thank you guys so much.
Cheers.
you.
Thank
All right.
you.